Okay, I'm always learning, you guys. So when I started my how-to channel, this is important for you. This is gonna be hard, trust me, I'll get to the point as quickly as I can. When you are creating content, you always have to think about who is your ideal customer, who is your ideal person. And a lot of times when you're starting, you don't know that, but the sooner you can figure out that, the better. The thing with my how-to channel is I'm so deep into YouTube to like really think back of what were my questions when I first started, because I started thinking about doing YouTube like several years ago before I even started. So like trying to put myself in that driver's seat again, because the most people that are going to find my how-to content are newbie YouTubers, going into the search bar, trying to type something in there. And so I'm understanding I need to tailor my content for somebody like that. And I'm getting this because I'm going into the comments of the how-to channel and I'm seeing the questions that come up. And the questions that I thought would come up are not coming up, but they're very like you're just starting YouTube. And so this is teaching me to reframe how I create the videos that I create and really use the questions in the comment section of these videos to tailor my approach. I think what maybe I've done or ends up happening is I'm like 10 steps above somebody that's finding my content. So they may not find it useful or even understand the utility of this higher level knowledge of YouTube. Do you guys get where I'm going with that? So I got to like rethink in my brain about my ideal customer. And the reason this is becoming alive for me is not only because I read the comments, but because I am learning about blogging. And so I found somebody named Anastasia Blogger on YouTube. And I'm just like kind of reverse engineering her approach and my approach in terms of consuming her content as a newbie and what that experience is like. So it's been cool to kind of be in that situation, like I'm more in the passenger side of learning how to blog rather than the driver's side of doing YouTube. So my baby is so vocal. She is, oh my gosh, you guys, she's like 7 months now. Can you believe it's been 7 months? Where does the time go? So the better that you can do this, the faster you grow, the faster you will find the right audience for what it is that you do. Now, I could have the audience that's been doing YouTube for a while, which is many of you guys, because you've been here on this journey with me. But that's not like the majority of people that are finding me from YouTube. And that's how people are then coming over to Instagram. At least some of them are. So anyway, lots to learn, lots to do. Hope that's helpful. So you maybe hear my baby screaming. Don't worry, my husband is on duty. I am realigning since I'm no longer uploading. I'm putting the fitness videos on pause, the meditation videos on pause, so I can really focus my attention on the cleaning and the how-to channel and just do make the best helpful videos that I possibly can on those things. I've gotten a lot of experience because I've uploaded on so many different sort of niches, so to speak. So I've learned so much, and I can always come back to those things. But I tell you guys this, if you want to be good at something, like really good at it, you have to harness and focus your attention and energy and think about where you want to go long term. And I know where I want to go long term with this how-to channel and the cleaning channel, and those are my top priorities. And there's only so many hours of the day, and I need work-life balance outside of this. So those things are on hold for a while. I'm sure you guys can understand this, and I share this because if you kind of dealing with this sort of thing, and when you're first starting YouTube, like you're trying all different things. You're starting a business, you're trying all different things, as you should, and then you're gonna really find the space that you can maximize in, that you absolutely love, and that an audience, a big audience also loves. Yes? Okay, so now I need to re-strategize. Do I have it? Okay, I need to re-strategize how I spend my time. Okay, big things. How-to channel, this right here, and the not Instagram. Instagram's like a side thing. Like it's one of the last things on my radar. It's making great YouTube videos because that's how people are going to find my channel. Engaging with my email subscribers, because if people are giving you their email address, like that to me says that they are a bit more motivated in terms of the content that you're creating. If they're willing to sign up for your newsletter, put your email address in. So that's number 2. Number 3 is blogging. These are all revenue sources, by the way. Another way that I can attract leads into what it is that I do. And then 4th is Instagram, because there's no real like people are not leaving Instagram to go watch my YouTube videos. Okay, like very few people are doing that. So those are like the hierarchy of things. Now, planning my week. and I share this with you to give you ideas. If you can keep your brain focused on one thing, you're going to be way more effective than if you're like trying to bounce from topic to topic. Like if you're starting and stopping and starting and stopping. And I know if you have babies at home, that's very difficult, but like that's why I wake up at 4 or stay up late or whatever you have to do. But if you can get just some focused attention when your kids are sleeping or when you're on break from work or whatever, like whatever it is that you need to do, the better. So I'm going to be sharing in the newsletter. So in the description box below, make sure that you sign up for my newsletter, because I'm going to be sharing how I plan to structure my week with managing the 2 YouTube channels, the newsletters for both of those channels, my Facebook group for the Unstoppable Women in Business, and how I do that. Now, I'm currently working 7 days a week for not like 8 hours a day, but I'm just trying to divvy up some time on each of those days to really focus on like getting this business even more off the ground until I can hire people to help me do some of these other things. So I appreciate you guys. I hope this is helpful.